Team, what's up? Friday, so it's abs day again. Today we're going to be focusing a little bit more on the internal obliques and the TVA. So we do a lot of crunching, we do a lot of this sort of action which is expanding the stomach. So today we're going to try and offset that. So stay with me, eight exercises, a minute each, and we'll be done in no time. All right, guys. All right, so first up, the main point here is that you're gonna stay hollowed through the midsection the whole time. Take one foot up and then the other one, and then all you're doing is just dropping one foot out at a time. What you wanna do here is make sure that the hips are stable the whole time. If you actually, watch this, if you let it tip, you're missing out, right? So you're missing out on what we're trying to do. So keep the hips stable, draw the belly button in towards the spine, and just, this is a really light one, so keep it active. Okay, there's only 1 minute of this and we've just done 30 seconds. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit, let that leg straighten, but the whole goal remains the same, just enough space. Okay, let's stay with me, try and straighten it just as much as you can. Once you get to that point that your hips start to tilt, stop, that's your limit. Like if I go there and it starts to tilt, then that's it. But I've got the direction correct, right? Okay, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll over onto your stomach. Bring your elbows directly underneath you and start laying on your stomach on the floor. So now you're going to draw the stomach and hollow the midsection. We bring ourselves up into a plank, and it's a hollowed plank, and now you drop the hips down, hollow as you come up. Drop it down. It's kind of relaxing, but I'm getting a good oblique stretch here. Hollow on the way out. Keep going. 4. Keep that technique. Don't shy away from it. Don't let the stomach relax when you're at the top. Remember, you're drawing in, you're not contracting. 25 seconds left. Make sure you keep all of your weight forward in the forearms as well. If I'm pushing back, my feet just slide. And I also can't get that angle, which really stretches out through the lower obliques. 3, 2, 1, time. Go back over onto your back. So now we want a Pilates crunch. So all you're doing is you take your feet up, move your knees forward just a little bit. That's your start and finish. So then from there, it's open, but this is the crunch. Now as you come back out, you lengthen everything. Again, I'm hollowing at that point, then tuck it back in. Hollow, tuck. Hollow, tuck. If you've got this right and you've got the last two right, this should already be burning off the first couple of repetitions. What you'll notice is as your legs go out, your rib cage wants to open. You've got to hold that and keep that controlled. Make sure these two lower ribs are flat against the obliques here. And the other thing is I'm not moving my upper body. I'm keeping this completely still, so there's no real crunch in it. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop that down. So raise your hips now, hollow through the midsection, and slide your right leg forward. Then draw back in and switch legs. Slide the left, well, opposites. Left leg forward and draw it back in. So all this time, as my leg goes away from me, it's hollow, but it's also pulling down on the psoas. So that one is where we're going here, so you should be feeling that there. It's also engaged, just slightly heavier on the TVA. So this is a light one, like the first one. Keep going. Make sure the bum stays off the floor the whole time. Stomach is as flat as it can possibly be. 15 seconds, keep going. Keep it high. It should be a dole leg. This is what we're after for this one. Dole leg deep inside the core. Okay, go on to your side for me. Okay, so this one, like the Pilates crunch we did before, you reach, but see that? I'm just like really strongly hollowing. Take that leg high, so now I'm deep inside the core on the side. Tuck it, extend it out slowly, tuck it, extend it out slowly. Keep that one going. We're gonna spend actually a minute on each side for this one, because 30 seconds is just not enough. Make sure it's like that point right there. We're reaching out as far as you can, hollow as much as you can also. So that bit, the crunch is not really, it's kind of like that's where you're relaxing it. Keep going, guys. We've got 12 seconds left here. 12, 11, 10, 9, hollow, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Time. Good work, guys. Change sides. Same thing. Make sure you've got enough space in your room that you can actually lift that leg. Okay, so again, hollow, really, really slender like you did the previous exercise. Reach, stretch that arm and leg. Reach, arm and leg. 4, relax. Stretch, relax. With all these exercises, it's let's say, you know, as the saying goes, it's not what you do, it's the way that you do it, right? So it's just about changing the focus of, like, usually we'd crunch into the side, right, to really expand on the obliques. But with this one, we're almost trying to stretch out through the obliques. So it's just exactly the same move with a change of focus. 10 seconds. 4 seconds, guys. 3, 2, 1. Lay over onto your back again. Okay. So now we're going back to that very first one that we did, but it's just double legs now. Same control, and I want you to actually exhale on your way out. So it's inhale up, exhale on the way out. Inhale, exhale. And as I'm exhaling, my belly button's going down towards my spine. I'm not dropping the heels. I want to bring it right through into the toes and let the toes be the first thing to touch the floor. Draw the belly button in. It's hard to exhale and talk at the same time, but that's what you want to do. Exhale on the way out, inhale on the way in. Inhale, exhale. Now, there's a thing down the center of your stomach called linea alba. This is where all the abs join together, right? They all come into that same spot. So as you're doing this, the further away your legs are, the more that line is going to want to pop out. You've got to control that pop out, okay? So that's time. On your second round through that, make sure you're focusing on that line. Take the fingers, join it in the middle, and just make sure that's not popping out. If it is, take it away. So we're going back to this one now. It's one leg straight. Yeah, that's correct. One leg straight. Small curl, long stretch. Small curl, long stretch. You should be shaking for this one if you've got it. If you've got the stability through the hips. And you're pushing. As I go down here, the linea alba comes back in. Switch sides. It's well past 30. Same thing with your breath. As you go out, as your body is going away from the legs, it's pulling. Keep that. 5 seconds. One more, guys. Good, it's really good. Those last few for that line straight down the center, just to control that coming in. So guys, that's your workout for today. Give yourself 2 minutes rest. Make sure it's 2 minutes rest before you go on to the next circuit. You want those muscles to completely recover, but then go back into it and make sure you do that second set. All right, team, have an amazing weekend. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I shall catch you on Monday. Ciao.